In this video, I'm gonna go into how to create your own custom Statue of Liberty. Now, to create your own custom Statue of Liberty, you need to do one thing, and this is with everything that you create. Once you create first version of a creation, make sure you always create a second version of the same creation as well. The reason for that is quite simple. It's much easier for you to go about and create a second version after you create the base first version. So you don't have to go about and try to create it from scratch all over again. That said, let's get started and show you how to do this. So there's two different versions I have of the same exact Statue of Liberty right here. Here is one version and here is the second one. Now, to create this, you need a base. And the reason I'm showing you two of them is that I can go about, break this into pieces, and then recreate it again. Well, else, if I make any mistake, I can take a look at the next version that I created and recreate it. Another thing I wanted to show you, and this is very simple, is the base itself. Now, for this Statue of Liberty that I am actually creating, I'm using a Mega Bloks base because it looks just so cool. On the other hand, you can use any base you like to create this, but with only a Mega Bloks, you can have a base that looks like the island in Statue of Liberty. Another thing that it has is the different kind of floors to it, and then the staircase that goes all the way to the statue itself. Now, on the bottom, as you can see, you have to have a structure in it, and that's how my structure looks on the bottom itself. So before we go about this, I want to show you something right here. So when it was put together like this, like that, as you can see, it goes just directly on this. You have to find out how to place it on the plate itself. And then what we're going to be doing is just breaking it up. So the first few things that you have to have is pieces that you're going to be using to support the columns. So we're going to be putting it right here. All the pieces themselves. Right there. We have 4 pieces to support the columns itself. So it's creating as if we're building it from scratch right on the island of the Statue of Liberty. That's how cool is that. Here is the winter version right here. And here we're just making sure it aligns together. Next thing is the bricks themselves. So here what we have is a single piece that looks like this. There's 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here is a double piece. You can use, if you don't want to use doubles, it's fine. If you can get access to them, they're unusual, and I got them from Mega Bloks actually. You can use those from Legos, the circle pieces. 1, 2, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. 8 of circle ones right there. Next thing you need to do is to get a piece that looks like this. Those are custom made bricks, and those are masonry bricks from Legos. You can get different bricks if you like, but I find those kind of cool. It makes it look like really bricks are made out of this Lego statue. That's really awesome actually. So I'm putting that right there, right here. Next thing, same thing is on the other side, but it's not using the masonry bricks on the back. And the reason for that is quite simple. The front is where everybody looks at it. On the back, nobody looks at it. But you can always use whatever you want, because it's really your statue, not mine. Actually, this is mine. Okay, so next thing right here, we put the 4 of them right there. Next brick right here is going to be put right there. And let's zoom in so you can see more details. So we're putting this one right here, and we have about 3 of those all combined. There we go. I don't even know where it came from now. This is an issue that sometimes happens when you keep on breaking something apart. Sometimes you don't know where actually a piece came from. So this piece is a swap piece on the side, right there. Second swap piece on this side as well. Now, keep on breaking it apart. Sometimes when you break them up, what's going to happen is that when you take a look at it again, you might find some extra pieces, or you might want to build it a little bit different when you're building a new version of it. So I found all those pieces right here, and I know some of them went in and they closed this piece right here. So just this one, you see it's closed. But you can keep it open if you want to, right now. So that's one way for you to do this. Here's the closed version. You can just put it in here somewhere and close it. Oops. Accidents do happen. So if you want, you can close it. If you don't want, don't do it. Next piece right there. And I do want to close it. I don't think it looks this good without it being closed. We're looking at a different version of it. And we use those pieces to actually close it right here. Put them right down to close the hole. We're going to be taking this one out. And we are actually going to close it. So when you look in it, it doesn't look like that unorganized. See, now somebody can actually walk. Now the funny thing is, somebody can walk in there, all the way in, and check it out like a miniature minifigure. Just imagine it. Next thing we're going to be doing is taking this piece. Now this piece itself right here is actually 3 different pieces that are masonry brick on a slope. So let's put the slope in. Let's put the 3 pieces right there. There we go. And now we're going to be breaking this piece apart and show you how it actually goes in. So it kind of looks like this. Put it together. So we have those 2 pieces. Closing it up. We keep on building up, like a real building. Construction always goes up. In case you missed it, there was a 1x4, 1x3 on both sides, and a 2x2 in the middle. There we go. One of those, and one of this. There we go. Here it is. And now what we need is a simple piece all the way to the top to secure it. So we're breaking it in pieces. Here's the piece I'm talking about. 4x6 on top of this, so it doesn't break. It makes it very, very secure. Now we have to have a walk. So let's put them in. There we go. It looks a lot better now. And the top now. For the top itself, this is kind of simple. There's actually a hole in the middle to conserve parts. So we have 2 pieces right here, masonry bricks right there. And we have those pieces. It looks like this. Now if you don't have those, that's fine. You can keep on using whatever you want to just fill up this space. And we keep on moving it up. One more floor. Here's another one. 1x3. 1x3. Here's another piece. Have right here. Right there. And I use the backwoods. As you can see, there is one side looks like this, the second side looks like that. I think this piece looks better here, so I put it in. And we keep on moving up. Keep on building it up. Zoom out a bit. There we go. So we're almost done here. We're almost at the top of the building, which is kind of cool, really. We have to keep on zooming up actually a little bit. We have one piece right here that is 2 by 2 right there, and we have another one of this, another masonry brick. So 2 more of those, 2 by 2, and another 1 by 2. Oops, that's how it looks like. Now there is a reason why I keep on using those at the top of each floor, is to secure it so it doesn't break. So I'll put it in, and we have a walkway again. Putting the walkway, and those are the slim pieces, 1 by 2s. And now for the top, almost the top, 2 by 4, 2 slopes here, and the Statue of Liberty itself. That's the Lego minifigure from the Lego minifigure series. I'm not sure which one. They're very hard to find. In fact, this thing is very, very expensive. So I put it all the way to the top, and voila, I'm done. And in fact, I made a mistake. So I don't know what I did, but I actually was able to create this without this piece. So somewhere I messed up, not sure exactly where. So I built this, but I was able to get rid of one piece, which is kind of cool because actually I'm saving this whole statue without one piece, and it still looks exactly complete. So if you look at the video, you might be able to see where I messed up and I forgot to put this brick in, but if you look at the outside of it, it looks almost identical as this one. So you can't really see where the mistake was actually made.